4 a.m. The world is asleep. Your bed is warm. Your body is begging you to stay. And last night, you slept late. Maybe it was 1 a.m. Maybe 2. Maybe you told yourself, I'll just start tomorrow. But here's the thing nobody tells you. The discipline to wake up at 4 a.m. has nothing to do with how much sleep you got. It has everything to do with who you've decided to become. Most people treat their alarm like a suggestion. They set it at 4 a.m. feeling motivated at night, fired up, ready to change their life. Then the alarm goes off. Because motivation is a liar. It shows up when you don't need it at 11 p.m. when you're scrolling through success stories. And it disappears exactly when you do, at 4 in the morning, when the room is cold and dark. So if you've been waiting to feel ready to wake up early, you will wait forever. The people who consistently rise at 4 a.m. don't do it because they love it. They do it because they made a decision, not a goal, not a wish, a decision. That who they're becoming requires it. And decisions don't negotiate with feelings. You want to know your real enemy? It's not the late night. It's not the lack of sleep. It's not even the alarm. It's the 5-second conversation that happens in your head the moment you wake up. Just 10 more minutes. I slept late, I deserve the rest. I'll be more productive if I sleep more. That voice, that soft, reasonable, completely convincing voice, is the voice of your old self. The version of you that is comfortable. The version of you that hasn't achieved what you want yet. And every morning you listen to it. You vote for that version of you to stay in charge. But every morning you get up anyway. Every morning you override that voice. You are casting a vote for the person you're trying to become. One vote at a time. One morning at a time. So how do you wake up at 4 a.m. consistently? Even when you slept late? Here's what actually works. Rule 1. The alarm is a contract, not a reminder. When you set that alarm, you are making a promise to yourself. And people who break promises to themselves break promises to the world. Put your phone across the room. The moment your feet hit the floor, the battle is 80% won. Rule 2. Don't think. Move. The biggest mistake people make is they wake up and start reasoning. Should I get up? How many hours did I sleep? Is this healthy? Stop. Your brain in the first 30 seconds of waking is not your ally. It is running on autopilot, searching for the path of least resistance. So don't give it a choice. Alarm goes off. Feet on floor. Lights on. Water in your face. Make it a sequence. Not a decision. Rule 3. Anchor your 4 a.m. to something that matters. Empty discipline is hollow. It won't last. You need a reason so strong that the cold, the tiredness, the late night, none of it matters. Ask yourself, what am I building? What does the world look like in 5 years if I own these mornings? And what does it look like if I don't? Write that down. Put it next to your alarm. Let that be the first thing you read at 4 a.m. Rule 4. Protect your nights, but don't be enslaved by them. Yes, ideally you sleep by 9 or 10 p.m. Build toward that. Work toward that. But life happens. Late nights happen. A bad night does not give you permission to abandon your standard. Think of it this way. A soldier on duty doesn't sleep in because they had a rough night before. An athlete doesn't skip practice because they stayed up late. They adjust. They recover. But they show up. So will you. Here's what most people miss about waking up early. It's not about the morning. It's about what waking up at 4 a.m. tells you about yourself. Every morning you rise before the world. You send a signal deep into your nervous system. I am someone who does hard things. I am someone who keeps promises. I am someone who is not controlled by comfort. And that signal compounds. The person who wakes up at 4 a.m. starts believing they can do other hard things. They push harder in the gym. They make better decisions. They finish what they start. Not because waking up early magically makes you successful, but because the act of doing it shapes your identity. And identity is everything. You don't rise to your goals. You fall to the level of your identity. So if you want to change your results, change who you believe you are. And it starts at 4 a.m. In the dark. When no one is watching. When no one will clap for you. Just you and the decision. I want you to do something right now. Set your alarm for 4 a.m. tomorrow. Not next week. Not when things calm down. Not when you feel ready. Tomorrow. And when it goes off, don't think. Don't negotiate. Don't check your sleep tracker. Just get up. Because on the other side of that alarm is a version of you that the current you hasn't met yet. A version that is sharper. More focused. More alive. That version woke up while everyone else was dreaming. That version built something while the world slept. The question is, are you going to meet them tomorrow? This is your turning point. Don't hit snooze on it. If this hit you, share it with someone who needs to hear it. Drop a comment below. Type 4 a.m. That's your commitment. And if you're new here, welcome to the Turning Point. This is where we don't just talk about change. We become it. Subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one.